Slip and fall lawsuits in Indiana. This is Indiana slip and fall attorney Marc Lopez. Let's jump right into this. Number one, what is a slip and fall lawsuit? Essentially, it's when a property owner fails to keep their premises safe and someone ends up getting hurt. This can happen in all sorts of places: grocery stores, big box stores, even someone's home. You name it. If there's a hazard, like a leaky freezer, bad flooring, and the property owner knows about it, doesn't do anything about it, they can be held responsible for slip and fall injury. Number two, how long do you have to file a slip and fall lawsuit in Indiana? The statute of limitations in Indiana is 2 years. But listen up, if you're dealing with a government agency, such as a police station, county hospital, or any type of government entity, you'll need to act a lot quicker than that. That's why it's critical to consult an attorney as soon as possible after a slip and fall injury so you know what your next step should be. Number three, so what evidence do you need to win your slip and fall case? Well, you've got to prove 4 things: duty, breach of that duty, causation, and damages. It's a fancy way of saying the property owner had a responsibility to keep you safe because you were their guest. They didn't do that, and as a result, you got injured. Slip and fall cases are proved through witnesses, hard evidence, including photos and video, and medical records and billing. Number 4, how long does a slip and fall lawsuit take? Slip and fall cases are fought hard by insurance companies. Why? A lot of folks, including insurance companies, are often skeptical about slip and fall claims. At our law firm, we try our best to move things along as speedily as possible, but it's not a quick process. And it is for sure never quick enough for someone who's actually dealing with the actual pain and suffering. Number 5, will my case go to trial? That's a tough one. It really depends on the evidence. If there's solid proof the property owner was at fault, chances are it won't go to trial. But if the insurance company is not taking the case seriously or trying to minimize the pain and suffering of the victim, it's very possible the case will go to trial. Obviously, we at the law firm want to maximize the compensation to the client. And sometimes to maximize compensation, we have to go to trial. Number 6, how much can you expect to get from your slip and fall lawsuit? It's hard to give a fixed number because it depends on a range of factors like medical records, medical bills, and lost wages. More severe injuries like broken bones will likely result in higher compensation. Essentially, the greater impact on your life, the higher the payout will be. Number 7, can I handle a slip and fall lawsuit without a lawyer? Well, you could technically do it. You could also try to perform your own surgery, but you're better off with professional guidance. Civil litigation is complicated, and insurance companies are pros at taking advantage of people who try to go it alone. Hiring an attorney can tip the scales in your favor and result in maximum compensation for you. Number 8, how should you pick your lawyer? You'll want someone hardworking, experienced in slip and fall cases, and good at communication. Don't just rely on snazzy billboards or fancy marketing. Read online reviews, and even better, try to speak directly to the attorney to make sure you connect with that attorney. In fact, never hire a law firm without talking directly to an attorney first. Number 9, pre-existing conditions. Worried about pre-existing conditions affecting your case? Don't be. Indiana law says that an injured person is taken as they are. That's a fancy way of saying that if you already had some aches and pains, but the slip and fall made it worse, the property owner can still be held liable for that additional damage. Number 10, what if it's my fault that I slipped and fell? What if the property owner tries to say the accident was your fault? Don't sweat it. Indiana has something called comparative fault. Even if you're partly to blame, say you're looking at your phone, you can still win your case. However, your compensation could be reduced based on how much fault is attributed to you. You just cannot have been the major cause of the slip and fall. Here at the Marc Lopez Law Firm, we recognize victims of slip and fall injuries often feel incredible frustration at the circumstances they're in. Let the Marc Lopez Law Firm turn that frustration into compensation. Give us a call today at 317-632-3642.